Yo, y'all, we're back. I had a little small hiatus, y'all. As y'all can see, I got a new hairstyle. But y'all, it's been a whirlwind, and I literally couldn't physically not even upload videos, and I was actually very annoyed. But it's all good. From the title of the video, y'all already know what's going on. For those of y'all who are new, my name is Tarisha. We call ourselves the Fearless Community because in life, when you're fearless, you can get a lot of stuff done. And I feel like the older we get, the more fearful we become versus when we're kids. Like, we're fearless. We just enjoy life. We don't have bills and all this other stuff that we're worried about. But at the end of the day, like, you have to be fearless because your future self will thank you later, okay? So I want to get straight into the video, y'all. This is where I want y'all to write this down. It's going to be embedded in your head, but write it down because where people are going wrong when it comes to like growing their subscribers, I'm about to go over it. The 3 T's, right? We call it the topic, we call it the thumbnail, and we call it the title, right? If you do not have the 3 T's down pat before you start the video, your video is going to be all over the place. You're not going to know what you're talking about. My nose is itching. You're not going to know what you're talking about. And at the end of the day, y'all, like, people don't like clickbait, right? I personally don't care because I feel like I've been on YouTube for so long where I'm like, yeah, this is probably clickbait. Even some of my favorite YouTubers, they still use clickbait. We all have a form of clickbait, but when clickbait doesn't have to be like elevated, like some people, like I was even watching Dante's videos. People were in the comments mad because they was like, that's not even your wife, that's your fiance. And then I'm like, y'all, it's not that deep. But he got you to the video, right? And he is still showing his baby mom and he's calling it the baby mom, but the mother of his child and his fiance, Hannah. So, but people's attention span is like not there anymore, y'all. What is it, like 2 seconds or something like that, 3 seconds to catch somebody's attention? So imagine if you don't have a thumbnail, right? And again, like starting out, when you're first starting out, you don't have to do it, but there's a video like I made like a 6-minute video that shows you exactly how to create a thumbnail. So I say do it because you can get more viewers quicker simply because you have an eye-catching thumbnail, right? Your title is popping. Of course, you're still using the hashtags like, subscribe, and YouTube, right? But the major thing is the topic that you're talking about. And I think that's where a lot of people go wrong. Because you could get the thumbnail down pat, you could get the title down pat, but if your title does not correlate with what you're actually talking about, then you're going to have some pretty sour viewers, right? And people are not going to want to subscribe and support you because now you have them lost, right? People aren't going to like, comment, and subscribe on a video. And while we at it, y'all, engagement is everything. So if you are new to the channel, type new. And if you are OG, say OG. I love each and every one of y'all. And we're going to continue building. Give me a big thumbs up because all of this stuff is actually going to help me and you. As a whole, we are a community, the Fearless Community. We all follow one another. So everybody just comment away and make sure you guys are engaging with each other as well. Because what they say, if you want to go far, go alone. If you want to go further, go as a team or whatever they say. And we want to go further. Like, you can go far, but we want to go further. And we're going to go further together. So make sure you guys are interacting with one another because that's what we do out here, okay? My voice is still low-key kind of recovering from the Eagles game because I was yelling. I feel like my voice is like still not all the way there. So it's cool, y'all. It's cool. But the major thing is the topic, y'all. That's my number one. People are like, T, I don't know what to talk about. I'm like, listen, again, like I said before, you can talk about YouTube. You can literally copy what I'm saying. I don't care. Give people gems on how to grow on YouTube. Because let's remember, people are showing up for not you. They're showing up for the information that you are giving them. So if you don't give them information that is valuable to them, they're going to get off the video. Because as we may or may not know, in order to get monetized on YouTube, there's a few ways, but the number one way that I am leaning towards and that I like the most is that you only got to have 4,000 watch hours, right? And 1,000 subscribers. That's it. The reason why you want to create long form videos is simply because it can help you get your watch hours quicker, right? So 20-minute videos minimum, and you got to post every single day, right? So you want to make sure that you're holding your camera horizontally. So we know all that because I said it in all these other videos. But the major thing, and if you guys haven't seen those videos, I go more in depth, especially my first few videos. Watch those, and I break down everything. But what I really want to talk about is being able to keep an audience, being able to keep a family, a team, however you want to address people, a community, right? So what you want to do is you have to know what you're talking about. We all are interesting in our own ways, right? So y'all know me. Hey, my name's Tarisha. One of my hooks before, I was able to make 6 figures in 6 months selling on Amazon. Whoa, what? How the heck did you do that? You know what I mean? So it's, imagine that title. People are going to want to know, how the heck did this girl make 6 figures in 6 months selling on Amazon? Which is true. Like, I actually did, which was super, super dope. But like for me, like I love all things finances, right? But I'm really focused on people, helping people grow. Like that, I love teaching. I love making money, but I enjoy more helping people make their own money. And me helping y'all grow on YouTube is literally gonna put money in your pockets, and that's all the money I need. That's it. I would love to help each and every one of y'all, just as long as you follow what I'm saying. And you can make your tweaks too, because I'm not perfect. I'm still new, but I'm growing. And as you guys can see, my channel grows every single day. Even though I didn't post for like 4 days, I still am gaining subscribers because I have valuable content. I'm cross posting on TikTok, like I told y'all. If you have not made a TikTok post, letting people know, a new TikTok page, and posting, pretty much saying YouTube is giving out the bag. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what else to tell you. Like, you have to put yourself out there, right? You have to put yourself out there. People don't, not everybody knows Jay-Z, Beyonce, President Donald Trump. Believe these things or not. Like, a lot of people, I'm not even going to say people live underneath a rock, but let's not assume. It's just like when you're an expert in something. Let's say you're an English teacher, and you ask somebody, when you say me too, how do you spell it? And you think everybody knows that it's T-O-O versus T-O. No. A lot of people are still ignorant on that. People don't know the difference between there and there. Two and two. You know what I mean? Your and yours. Like, you are and you, like it, yo, people don't know. So it's the same thing. So you can talk about how to grow on YouTube, or you can even talk about do a day in the life, right? A lot of people are interested in people's positions, right? Whether it's blue collar, white collar, doesn't matter. Like, because you're not the only person who's a plumber. You're not the only person who's a teacher. You're not the only person who's a gynecologist. You're not the only person who's a content creator. You're not the only person who's a orthodontist. You're not the only person that's a school cook. You're not the only person who's a principal. Y'all catch my drift? So, believe it or not, majority of people do not stick with what they started, right? Quitter's Day was on January 10th, which means that on day 10, a lot of people quit their New Year's resolutions. They couldn't even make it to day 11, right? It is now January 22nd. So they quit 12 days ago. But you're here. You're not quitting. Yeah, you missed a few days. No excuses. Now, again, if you're physically not able to, then I get it. Right? I absolutely get it. If you forget one day, you know what I say? You need to set a reminder. All you need is 20 minutes of your time. You could talk about how much you make as an X and how you budget that. If you're on Section 8, you can talk about that. If you're wealthy, you can talk about that. There's an audience for all of us, but I just think where everyone is going wrong, well, not everyone, but when people are asking me, like in the comments or in my DMs or whatever it is, like, T, like, I started my YouTube channel, but I just don't know what to do next. The next thing that you need to do is pick up the camera. You need to pick up the camera. Y'all, I'm checking my phone. Shout out to my sister, Monet, y'all. She told me that I can, because I've been running into issues like me running out of storage. So I would be recording videos and it run out of storage. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I didn't know that I could start a video from my Apple Watch that she got me too. And I could start and stop it, and I see that it's still recording, thank God, because that crap would have freaked me out. But yeah, so it's literally knowing the 3 T's so that you can just be there. And like also, y'all, you can incorporate your life into YouTube. Shayla said that, and I like that. Shout out to Shayla, because I like watching her stuff too. She's super, super positive, and I love positive people because who wants to be around negative energy? And I just feel like she's very open, transparent, and honest, which I find dope as well because that is hard to come by nowadays. So you, like, prime example, I'll bring to Shayla back up. She was walking to the convenience store, or some of y'all may call it the corner store, poppy store, whatever you want to call it. And she had her phone with her. She was walking. She's normally, majority of the time, she's outside walking, getting her content done, right? And she was like, don't incorporate YouTube into your life. Incorporate your life into YouTube. Right? I think that's how she said it. Because the way don't incorporate YouTube into your life, incorporate your life into YouTube. Because if you're living your life, you can pick up the camera whenever she's walking to the convenience store. Versus trying to backtrack, like, all right, I got to set an hour or 2 hours aside at this time. That works for some people, right? But if that does not work for you and like you are just a sporadic person and you don't like having like an actual schedule, you need to follow that because you're just going to be in your own way if you feel so hell-bent on, not even hell-bent, like you're so nervous and anxious because you're like, oh my gosh, it's 12 o'clock and I'm supposed to be recording right now, but I'm still out. I had this last minute call. Versus, as long as you got 20 minutes in a day somewhere, pick up the darn camera. And y'all could be anywhere. We could be here, right? Living room, dining room, corner store, bathroom, wherever you are, just get it done. Wherever you are, just get it done. And again, make sure that your stuff is valuable and make sure you're being transparent. And it's okay to be shy, but not for too long. And this is why I say this. You can't be shy for too long because if you go to a doctor and a surgeon at that, and they come in and they're like, hi, Tarisha. How you doing? My name's Dr. Tarisha, and I'm going to be doing some open heart surgery on you today. And they're just nervous and timid. You're probably looking like, what? No. They walk in and command the room but are still warm. Talk to the camera like it's your family. Like it's your friend. Whoever your best friend is, whoever's the person you call up first to tell any and everything. Treat the camera like that. That's all you have to do. This is not rocket science. It's just that you got to show up for yourself every single day. You have to post every single day. Like, again, we're dating YouTube. We're dating the algorithm. So, the more that you show YouTube that you're fully invested, the more that they're going to be suggesting your videos, right? But let's not forget, again, y'all, we have to make sure it's valuable. We have to make sure it's valuable. And guess what? When it comes to growing on YouTube, I'm going to continue doing my research so that I'm always bringing new gems at the end of the day. Because that's really how you grow, y'all. Like, you literally have, I feel like there's something in my eye. You literally have nothing to lose. Like, you literally have nothing to lose at all. Right? So, it's just one of those things. Like, get out your own way. Be fearless. Your future self will thank you later. Pick up the darn phone. 20 minutes a day. 7 days a week. How long is that? We know that there's 60 minutes in an hour. 20 times 3 is 60. Right? 20 times 3 is 60. There's 7 days in a week. So that's 2 hours and 20 minutes of your time. Right? I'm sorry. 2.5 hours of your time. Right? Let's round up to 3 hours. Well, we want to get a little bit spicy and record a 25-minute video instead of 20. Or 30 instead of 20. Because that happened to me plenty of times. So I was just chatting. So, y'all, if I were to ask you, if you could spend 3 hours per week, not per day, 3 hours per week, that's 12 hours per month. Right? There's 52 weeks in a year, right? 52 weeks in a year. So we're going to do, all right, so we got, I said 12 hours. Well, I said 12 hours in a month. No, I don't need to do that. 12 hours in a, well, yeah, 3, no. All right, y'all, sorry. I'm all over the place. Topic. All right, 3 hours a week times 52 weeks is 156 hours. That's it. Y'all, we work 40 hours a week, if not more. 4, 8, 12, 160. And we have 156. So, this is not even a part-time job. 156 hours to make $10,000 per month. Because you being consistent for 30 to 90 days. And you're bringing value. Is this a walk in the park? No, it's not. You know why it's not? Because for whatever reason, it's so hard for us to be consistent. It's so hard for us to show up. But once you create this habit, right? Because again, it wouldn't be hard for you to show up if you knew that YouTube was giving you $10,000 every single month. Just for you to show up for 20 minutes a day. I bet you my bottom dollar that you literally would make the time. You would literally make the time. So it's like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Like, just do it, y'all. Just do it. Know your topic. Know your title. Know your thumbnail. List your hashtags, right? And get busy with the camera. Like, that's the simplest way to put it. And the more I dig deep, I'm gonna continue digging deeper, right? So that I can continue bringing y'all more value. And not only help myself, but ultimately help y'all. Like, I'm like the case study where y'all can see that my channel and everything's growing, right? And I want y'all to take off and hit the ground running. So, with that being said, if you made it this far, I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a fearless community. If you haven't subscribed to the free newsletter where I'm going to be giving away a lot of free sauce in there, a lot of free game, all that good stuff, make sure you click down there, and it's free. Again, absolutely free. Everything I'm doing on this channel is free, and we turned up, baby. We turned up. So until next time, y'all, and I'm still recording. I'm so hyped. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Comment anything else that you any questions that y'all may have, any concerns, any whatever. And as y'all can see, if y'all look through all my videos, I reply to each and every comment. And I'm going to say one day I hope that I can't even reply to every single comment, because there's thousands. There's thousands of thumbs up. There's thousands of comments, stuff like that. So, and whatever your goal is, drop that goal in the comments so I can pray for you. Because y'all, faith without work is dead. And I'm a firm believer in my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, and He's the only reason why I'm at where I am today. And He is the person who I'm ultimately doing it for. Of course, my family, friends, loved ones, but he's really the GOAT, because without him, I'm nothing. So I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'll see you tomorrow. Adios.